How's it going? Welcome to this vlog where I want to talk about the power of being, my favorite topic in the whole wide world, and how it can help you, how knowing the power of being and how discovering practices can help you get the results that you want in life. At the end of the day, that's what we all want. I'm always excited to talk about being because being is the cause of having the experiences we want. Yes, there's some action in the middle there, but I'll tell you something. Being trumps action every day of the week, all the time. We need to take action. We need to translate those things into action, but it is downstream, as you can see. Be, do, have. Action is always downstream from creating the proper state of being that helps you get the results that you want in life. Now, if you've been listening to the podcast for very long or subscribed to my channel, you know that I've got a product called Just Be It, The Secret to Having What You Want in Life. And that is a short book. It's available currently in Kindle and PDF format, and I'm working on the print version. It'll be a little 5x8 print version. But beyond the book, the more important thing, the more exciting thing that I'm excited about is in the book, Kindle or PDF version, and soon in the print version, you'll find a link. And that link takes you to a download page that gives you all sorts of bonus downloads. The MP3, tools and exercises, the videos. There's 3 videos now, access to both of my children's series books, The Magic of Being, Book 1 and Book 2. So you can introduce this knowledge to your child in a rhyming way so they can easily remember it and learn it and use it throughout life. Because what's the name of the game in life? Practice, right? Practice and training. If you teach this information to your child at a young age, that their state of being and their self-concept and their self-image is literally the foundation of success in life, they're going to be able to practice it longer. Most of the time, we don't get this as young children. This is knowledge that is becoming more mainstream, but we've still got a long ways to go. So that's why I wrote those books. You can give those books to your child and help them sooner rather than later, because eventually at some point in life, they're going to reach a ceiling and no amount of action will ever get them to the next level. You probably already reached that ceiling in your own life. I know that I have. When you are so exhausted by doing stuff and you're still not getting the results you want in life, you know that's a problem. You know there's a being problem within yourself. There's a spiritual problem within yourself because you haven't worked on creating that self-concept, that self-image that will help you get to where you want to be and help you take actions that are effective and efficient, right? So that's the power of being right there, to help you get the results you want in life. And so one of the things that I've been working on the last number of months, and it's finally uploaded, ready to be downloaded and put into your personal development routine, is what I'm calling a Being Board 2.0. Now, you may be familiar with the Being Board 1.0, or lack of a better word, 1.0, that I introduced about 2 years ago when I talked about the Being Board in and of itself as one of those free downloads. And this is all about, the qualities, characteristics, and attributes that you and we all need to embody in order to create the experiences we want in life. Things like drive, determination, courage, focus, tenacity, creativity. Those things are common to everybody who wants to have success. And we still need those things, right? You still need to be focused. You still need to be tenacious and driven and committed and have will. You still need those things in order to get the success you want. But I am thrilled to talk about this newest iteration of the Being Board, which I'm calling the Being Board 2.0. It's all about the who. It's all about the who. We've got who you need to be, and then there's what you need to be. And the reason I don't have an example for the who is because I don't know you. I don't know your dreams. I don't know your goals. I don't know your aspirations. Literally, I do not know the person that you need to become in order to realize your goals and dreams, in order to do the right things in the right way at the right time to cause the success that you want. I don't know that person. Only you know that person. Just like nobody knows the person that I need to be in order to create my goals and dreams. And while we're on this subject, I just want to go off on a small tangent and unpack this little idea a little bit because it's really, really important. There's who you truly are. Some call it your inner being, your soul, your higher self. When we're talking about who you need to become in order to realize your goals and dreams, it can be easy to not take guidance from your higher self, from your inner being, from your soul, and just start to fabricate a person that you need to be based on what you see around you in the world. That's not entirely bad, but it's also a little bit of a flawed way to go about it. What I recommend, and this is what I talk about in the book and in the tools that I create, is always derive who you need to be from who you really are. And what I mean by that is, who are you really? This is all about knowing yourself. This is all about getting in touch with your inner being, your higher self, knowing what you came into the world to do. Because let's put it this way. Your life didn't start, and your experience, your human experience didn't start on the day you were born. Your human experience started long before that. And you bring with you a bunch of stuff into this experience on the day you were born that you can continue with, and you've been working toward this for a long time. My advice then is to don't just ditch all that and say, I'm going to start from scratch and become a person and I'm going to do these things. That's fine, but why not use the enormous amount of like good energy and leverage and access to knowledge and wisdom and talents and gifts that you already have access within you, you've already been building on before you even came into this physical form. Now, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you're a parent, you see a child that has a natural aptitude, maybe they're a musician, maybe they have an ability with math, maybe they have an ability with people, maybe they're sports. People come into the world with natural gifts and aptitudes. That's not by accident. That's by planned design. Now, whether you're conscious of it or not, most of us aren't conscious of this, we put that in motion before we come into this world. My suggestion to you and my advice to you is to keep working with that and continue with that trend, because let's put it this way. Success happens when you play your strengths, and those are strengths. Those gifts, those natural abilities, those affinities, right, for doing certain things, get in alignment and flow with that, right? Build off that. Build and use that leverage. That's what I will really, really recommend when you use all these tools, is to tune in to what wants to come through you, what kind of person you want to be, who you really are already, right? There's no need to like start reinventing yourself, clean slate, and build it that way. So that's one of the things that I like to share briefly on that. But let's get back to the who and the what. This new tool, which is now available in the book, in the downloads section of that book, is called the Being Board 2.0, and I did a 20-minute video, it's slightly less than 20 minutes, and created a new PDF, it's about 2 pages, talking about how you can use this new tool. Now, I don't recommend you scrapping the original Being Board, because like I said, we need that. The qualities, characteristics, and attributes that you need to embody, we need to refresh our minds every day. We need to remember that. We need to renew those things on a daily basis, or what happens? They subside, they wane, don't they? Because if we're not putting ideas into our mind that help us get where we want to go, those ideas will slowly diminish. It's just like eating food, or it's just like exercising, using a muscle. If you don't eat food for a while, your body's going to diminish. If you don't think thoughts and take those thought ideas into your mind, your sense of self will diminish. You will lose your way, so to speak, and you'll forget about the person that you need to be. So I really recommend it every day, and it's something we all need to do every day, just like eating breakfast, just like washing ourselves, just like cleaning ourselves. It's so important to renew that every day. You've probably heard the famous phrase, be renewed by the renewing of your mind. That's what it's all about. But this new tool is so exciting to me because it allows you to fine-tune and tune directly in, precisely and specifically to who you need to be in order to take the actions that will get you the results you want in life. And I'll tell you something, it is powerful and astonishing stuff. When you show up in the world as a different person, you're going to act differently. You're going to do different things. You're going to get different results. And I might say that you don't even have to take action to start getting different results. Simply your vibration, the way you're emanating in the world, will start changing situations and circumstances around you. People will respond to you differently. You don't even have to talk to them. Remember, We're energetic beings, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. You change your energy, you're going to change what you're offering to the world, and people are going to pick up on it and they're going to treat you differently. They're going to act different around you. You're going to act different. It's a win-win. It's super, super powerful. Along with this tool, this Being Board 2.0, I'm creating a couple of other things that will be coming online shortly. One of them is all about people who have already discovered the power of being. These are highly successful people who talk about the power of being. These are life coaches. These are entrepreneurs, business people, super successful people. Every successful person knows about the power of being. They wouldn't be where they are if they didn't know about the power of being. And that's what we all need to learn, right? We all need to practice this. Remember, we're human beings having a human experience. What are we practicing? We're practicing being. Being happens at the state of consciousness. It's a level of thought. It's a level of vibration. It's holding ideas in our consciousness, and specifically ideas about who we are and what we are, that then translate into our bodies, our minds, everything. It becomes like part of our lives. That's why it's so exciting to talk about these things, because life's never going to change for us unless we change. And what do we change? We change our self-concept. We change how we see ourselves, our self-image, and it's the who and the what that we're changing. So this is the project that I've been working on for a number of months, and it comes almost 2 years after I released the original projects, the original downloads and excess bonus content, including the MP3 and videos and stuff, about 2 years ago. So I'm super excited to share this with you. I just wanted to give you kind of a little bit of an insight into what it is, how you can use it. Basically, you're going to put it into your personal development routine and get massive, massive results. It's going to change. It's going to be a game changer for you. Here's the other thing. If you already have the book, if you've got Just Be It, The Secret to Having What You Want in Life, you already have access to this download, because that same link will take you to the download page, where I've included the new module and the new video. So just keep that in mind. And anything new that I add, you'll always have access to that as we go forward. That's one of the benefits and one of the pieces of value that I wanted to offer you for buying the book, in order to help you use these tools. And as I discover new ways and nuances and ways to kind of put this information into practice, put this knowledge into practice, and share that with you. So that's what it's all about, right? Knowing something doesn't help us. Actually putting it into practice and doing the work, and when I mean work, I mean inner work. We all know about the outer work that needs to happen in order to succeed. I'm talking about the inner work that needs to happen to succeed, the most important work, okay? Let me see what else I was going to say here. That's it. That's it. Power of being is powerful stuff, and I really want to thank you for tuning into this episode of the vlog and letting me share this newest tool that I created. Super powerful. I'm using this in my own life, in my own business, and I really say it is a game changer. I mean, how could it not be a game changer? You're changing your self-concept, you're changing your self-image, and as we know, the outer world is nothing but a mirror of what's going on inside of us. This is what all spiritual gurus and law of attraction and metaphysicians talk about. As within, so without. You change what's going on inside, the way you see yourself, the way you feel about yourself, and you're going to see massive changes in the external world, because again, it's a leverage thing. It's not a one-to-one ratio. And I talked about this when Michelle Harris, who is a certified life coach in 3 areas, right? She was on the podcast a number of weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago now, and she talked about that. She said, hey, it is not, she said that life coaching can create massive changes in your own experience and in your life, because you're working on a spiritual and internal and level of consciousness, right? And that realm is not one-to-one like the real world. You don't put X amount of force and get X amount of results. You put X amount of force and get infinite exponential amount of results. I'm making up words here because I'm so excited about this. But it's seriously, you put a little bit of leverage in your consciousness and in your state of being, and you get infinite, even unknown like results and impact in the real world just by doing that internal work. Super, super powerful. So you can check all this stuff out at justbeitbook.com, And stay tuned to either connect with me on social media, follow me at gmarkphillips on Instagram, or if you're on Facebook, it's gmarkphillipsfan. There's links down below in the description of this video. But stay tuned because, like I said, I'm going to be releasing some of the awesome supporting content and things that will, we all need to be sold on, hey, is this really going to work? Does this work? And I need to sell myself on it all the time too. I'm on the same path that you are. I just have found this notion of state of being so powerful on my own journey in the 20 plus years I've been studying personal development and personal transformation, that I was compelled to write a book about it and create, well, now I've written 3 books about it, create this material to share with the world, and specifically to share with children too. We got to get this knowledge into the hands of kids at a young age, because they'll go that much further faster than we did. No, not a lot of people are talking about this, but be looking for these new tools and new ways to look at this coming online in the next number of weeks and or months. I'm going to be sharing them, and basically it's all right there. There's enough just talking about being and the state of being to feel like a whole lifetime. But of course, I have other projects I'm working on too that excite me, and I'll be sharing those as well. So if you like this video, if you got some value out of it, give it a thumbs up, and why not subscribe to the channel to catch episodes of Enhancing the Human Experience, my new episode, my new series, The Game of Life and How to Win It, where I talk just short little snippets, encourage, motivate, inspire you to go out and get your goals and dreams, share the specific knowledge that you need. Those are not long videos, they're just short little snippets to help you get what you want in life, help you succeed. And follow me on social media, lots of good stuff coming up, super excited about it. And as always, I couldn't do what I'm doing without you and your support and you using these tools and giving me the feedback. So I always appreciate that. And on that note, I want to thank you for watching this video and this vlog. And until next time, all the best, health, wealth, and success. Thanks very much. Have an awesome day.